right, so here we have the window sticker for my 2019 Ram Rebel. You can see the base price is $47,740. This is all the standard equipment that the trucks come with. And let's get into the optional equipment that makes mine the price that it is and just kind of the truck that it is. So we do have the 12A package, which gives you the leather seats and all this kind of fun stuff, including the 12-inch screen, which will run you $2,495 extra. And we go over here, we have the level 2 equipment group, which gives you the 115 accessory outlet. You get the supplemental signals in your mirrors, heated front seats, heated steering wheel, park sense, adjustable pedals, power folding mirrors, rain sensing windshield wipers, underseat compartment with storage, rear window defroster, remote proximity keyless entry, remote start system, single disc remote CD player, universal garage door opener, and all of that level 2 package will run you $3,000. So now as we go down to the 5.7 liter Hemi, which is a definite must have, it is another $1,395 above the base price. Panoramic sunroof will run you $1,495. Deployable bed step, which is the rear step, is $195, definitely a must have for me. The black tubular side steps, if I were to order this truck, I would not have ordered those for $695 because now they're sitting in my garage. Rear wheelhouse liners for $195, definitely something I would get again. We do have the blind spot cross path detection for $595. I also would get that again. Ram box cargo management, I absolutely love that. $995, really not that bad for what you're getting. Trailer brake control, I would definitely get that as well. $295, and you don't have to take it to get programmed if you want to get it in later. And I think it was over $300 just to buy that from the dealership, and then you'd have to pay for programming. So I would definitely check that box as well. Spray and box liner, $595. I paid $700 for Line-X on the last truck, so $595. I mean, I'm sure it's not as thick as what Line-X would be, but it is just nice to have it from the factory. You don't have to worry about getting it done later. And then we have a destination charge of $1,695, bringing us to the total price of $61,385. And then over here, we have our fuel economy, which they say is 17 miles per gallon, which I have yet to see. And also our annual fuel costs at $2,450, and over 5 years, we were expected to spend $5,250 more than your average vehicle. And I'm probably gonna be paying a little bit more than that. So there it is, everybody. That is the window sticker for my truck. I know some of you guys have been asking to have a look at that. Also, we do have the 392 gear ratio on this truck and the small fuel tank. So, I mean, 392 gear ratio is definitely a must-have. I also would go for the larger fuel tank, especially with the amount of fuel that this truck does use. All right, so you guys saw what the MSRP on this truck is and kind of the options that we have. That's where the factory left off and we began with this build. Now, I had to pull over to kind of think about everything that I put in the truck and add it all up. I put it on the calculator on my phone, and I do have the number that brings us right up to date on this truck with all the options that we put in. And actually there's $700 of the stuff that I bought for the truck that I haven't yet put in, and I'm very excited to share with you guys. So hopefully very soon we can get this into the shop, and I will start getting that dismantled and get the parts installed and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. But with that being said, this truck was around $55,000 when I bought it. So obviously we don't pay MSRP. There was a few rebates and all that kind of stuff. It wasn't a crazy good deal. It's not like the deals that are going on now where you get like 84 months, no interest financing on these trucks, which would have been awesome, but who knew it was going to happen. But all in all, this is the number that we have for our 2019 Ram Rebel. We are at $63,335 all in, all total. Everything I've ever paid, including some little bits of labor here and there. I did almost all the work myself, but I did have to pay to get the programming done for the bed lights. I know I probably could have done it without getting a program, but I wanted to wire it up the same way the factory had, just so I couldn't have any issues in the future or anything like that. No wires are tapped into, everything is done exactly the way it's supposed to be. But yeah, so if we take this number here, we minus $55,000, oops, let's say $50,000, and then we'll minus another 5. Okay, so we are left with $8,335 of extras on my particular truck. And I mean, I don't think that's terrible. I mean, there's worse things out there you could spend $8,000 on, I'm sure. And I think we really did make a pretty big transformation on this truck for that kind of money. And it definitely did cost us a little bit of fuel economy. As you can see, 11.5 miles per gallon right now. Not exactly ideal, but I have been doing a lot of short distance driving, which really kind of drives that down. But if I go on the highway, it would probably end up gaining a mile per gallon or so. But all in all, that's kind of what you're looking at if you want to build a truck like this. I mean, obviously, if you wanted to go and get a new truck right now, you can get some crazy financing rates, and you'd probably do a whole lot better than I did. And that is what I end up paying for the truck and all the accessories up to today. So just taking a little cruise around. Everybody's kind of tucked indoors with all of the corona stuff going on. I mean, who really can say if it's gonna actually be in our area, but there has been a couple of cases and nobody's taking any chances, so everybody's staying inside, trying to limit going out and all that kind of thing. So I've just been staying in the truck and just driving around a little bit, not having any contact with people. But one thing I did notice, there has been a lot of people like just out. You just see them out on the road. We're gonna have to do a little pull here in the tunnel. Oh yes, gotta love that Borla exhaust. But yeah, like I said, there's been people walking on the roads. Like, you never really see that. It's kind of like, you know, you tell people to stay indoors and then they can't, they got to be out. But it's not like there are people congregating. It's just, you know, a family of people would be walking on the road, and, you know, a couple of miles later, you'd see another family walking on the road, just trying to get some fresh air. I mean, we do have 54 degrees. It was 70 degrees the other day, and then it kind of got cold again. But definitely, I don't think we're gonna see any kind of snow or anything like that this winter. You're seeing a lot of motorcycles out, and just everybody kind of trying to enjoy, I guess, spring weather. I mean, I really hope that this whole thing is over by summertime, so we don't have to worry about it then. But all in all, it's just everybody trying to stay safe, stay healthy, and try to make the best of it. And since we are under quarantine, there's no better way to spend a day than just drive around in your brand new Ram Rebel and just kind of enjoy the backcountry roads. But I really hope this whole thing kind of blows over in the next little while. I mean, it'd be really nice to go down to the beach again, just be able to take the truck out onto the sand, get a beach pass for it and everything, and just be a whole lot of fun just to kind of get out there and just be able to try out the capabilities of it and just how the lift kit and everything handles with the truck and all those kinds of things that I've had planned to do. But if you can't be around people, I mean, that definitely throws a wrench in a whole lot of video ideas that I do have. But we do have the shop, so I mean, once I can get back into the lifting and the bending and all that kind of stuff, we will have a lot of content available as far as that goes. Not to mention, we do have the other cars, the Camaro, the Dart, and I'm just going to be playing with those and just trying to have a good time with what we have and try to survive this whole thing the best way that we know how and be able to offer the content to you guys. So hopefully we can keep you a little bit entertained if you guys are cooped up at home. So there it is, everybody, just kind of a little drive along with me. And if you guys were wondering how much I sank into this truck already, well, now you know. And we had a little bit of a look at the window sticker, kind of give you guys an idea of where your starting point is with a truck like this, and just kind of give you guys an idea of what you're in for if you want to build a truck that has a lift kit, wheels, tires, all that kind of stuff. I mean, obviously some of the stuff is going to vary, but if you want the same package as what I have, well, that's how much it costs. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this little drive around video, share a little bit of information with you guys. So we will be back into the build, hopefully on the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And as always, keep that hammer down.